G'day guys, welcome back. This one's a bit different, or not different, bit of a product reveal, I suppose they call it in the YouTube world. But this one's pretty cool. I like it. Something I've been thinking about for a little bit, and it's just before we left on our trip. I think we left on Thursday and we got it turned up on Monday, so just in the nick of time. But we've been working with Aussie Campfire Kitchens. I had a bit of an idea for a travel fire pit for a while now, just something that works for me, and spoke to Tony about it at Christmas time. We sort of rolled around a few different ideas and bits and pieces, and then yeah, when I come time to order, I sort of told him what my plans were with it, what I wanted, and he sort of put in a bit of his input with his knowledge of obviously building these things over the years. And yeah, we've come up with this little fella. We've nicknamed him the Traveller. So yeah, it's a travelling fire pit. It's 500mm diameter across the circle. The legs pull out. It's got 3 posts internally there, which we can use to swing the Aussie gear off. So this interacts with all the Aussie swinging gear. All your grills, barbie plates, pans, all your hanging stuff, chains, the what's it called, the chicken cage with the hook, or you want to run your bell oven off it. It all will work with this. All your posts will fit in, and also you can run your separate posts to the side, say for your grill, if you want to swing it offset a bit. Yeah, it works that way as well. And we've been using it for the last couple of nights. Finally got to christen it, and yeah, I can say it's a bloody ripper. We're loving it. Because the main reason we did a trip early on this year, and a lot of places now you can't have fires directly on the ground. You've got to have them up off the ground, and a lot of the regulations we've seen was 300mm or 300mm off the ground. So we've put the legs on it, they're 300mm, so it should meet with all the requirements of any other campground around Australia. But also, when you travel, and I like to cook, obviously, as you know, but you find fire pits on the ground, like around the camp spots, and you often get some grubs that chuck a bit of glass and all kinds of nasty things in there. So you don't want to be cooking on that. Well, I don't anyway. So you either got to dig through all their crap and try and tidy it up, or you got to create another spot where the fire goes. This eliminates that issue. You've got a nice clean, obviously clean cooking surface every time, and you can just dump the ash on the fire pit, the original fire pit, if you want to, or overnight you let it cool down and you can bucket it out, whatever you want to do to get rid of it. Cool it all down and fill it with water, whatever you want to do. But yeah, so we'll show you a bit more of this on this trip. We'll be using it a lot, try and cook different things. Tonight we're doing chicken wings, so we've got the grill out. But yeah, fits perfectly in. I've got a wheel bag on the back of the van, fits perfectly in there. So yeah, you just pack her up in the morning, chuck it in, and away you go. But yeah, we'll show you a lot more about it as the trip continues. We're out here, we're on our way to Cameron's Corner.
Beer time.
So yeah, beer time. So time in the afternoon. The roads have just been opened. We didn't know we were coming or going or what we're doing. Plan changed 1,000 times, but found out this morning that we can get right through to Cameron's Corner, and from Cameron's Corner down through to Maree. So that's what we're doing. And get down to the Flinders. So yeah, we'll show you some good yummy cook-ups as we go along with this little contraption. So yeah, we nicknamed him the Traveller. I don't know if that'll stick, but we'll
see if we're allowed to.
See how we go. But yeah.
We might have to ask the people with the beer.
Oh, it's nothing to do with the beer. We'll drink any beer. We're drinking Gold at the moment, but yeah, if Traveller want to give me some beer, we'll take it. We don't mind it either. But yeah, so we'll keep you updated on how it goes and show you all the different bits and pieces we cook over it, all the attachments, just so you've got a bit of an idea how it works. But yeah, all the Aussie gear will will interact with it really good. So yeah, super excited. So yeah, cheers. Rightio guys, welcome back to Rolling Around the Campfire. Today we are still out and about. I'm just going to tack this on the end of that little video I did on this nice little fire pit that we've got. So yeah, today we had a bit of a drive and had a big lunch, so we don't really need much for dinner tonight. So we're going to do an old favourite that the boys used to love when we were travelling. We used to make what we called a pizza damper roll. So what it is just a damper mix. You lay it out flat and then put in your pizza toppings, and then you roll it up and you bake it in the camp oven like that. So that's what we're going to do. But first up, I just got some mushrooms and some cabana. I'm just going to fry up in the bottom of the camp oven to start with. You can chuck whatever you want in the damper. It's up to you. We used to use just whatever we had in the fridge at the time that needed to be used, and worked out good. The boys used to love it. So yeah, we'll just give that a bit of a fry up before it goes in, and you can put ham, bacon, pineapple. Don't have any pineapple with us at the moment, so pineapple's not going on this one. But we've got spinach, cheese, I've got some chives in a mix, and little bacon bites that you buy, the freeze-dried, or not freeze-dried, but dehydrated little bacon bits. So that'll go in it as well. So yeah, we'll just fry this up and then we'll show you how we make the damper up. Rightio, so yeah, we'll just make a basic damper mix. We'll probably start with around 4 cups of flour. It's going everywhere, a bit of wind. And normally I don't put an egg in my damper mix, but this one's because it's savoury, and we've got 1 egg left in the carton. It's going in there to use it up. So yeah, just egg, well not egg, but just flour, water and a bit of salt, and you just sort of mix it up so you get your consistency that you want. Bit of salt, so you probably just want like a bit of a pinch of salt, and then mix that egg in, and then yeah, just add your water just gradually, and then you just mix them up so you get your nice workable damper batter. And then if you go too runny, you just add more flour. If you go too dry, you add more water. So you just nothing too hard about making a damper. And once you get it mixed up, we'll lay it out on the cutting board, roll it out flat or flattish, and you roll him up. There. It's probably a bit more flour. What we're looking for. Ah,
well,
it's not the greatest mixing bowl, this.
I think it's your spoon.
Yeah.
Fork.
Use my hands. Lucky we're out in the paddock on the edge of the Strzelecki Creek. Came across through Cameron's Corner today on our bit of a trip, and yeah, we would have been probably first, apart from workers and that, to come through this way. We passed, what, 3 cars all day, and one was a station and one was 3 were gas field workers. So yeah, nice spot to be. So yeah, we'll just make sure that that's gonna hold together all right. It's probably still a bit wet.
Once you put your flour on the board, should be right.
Yeah, probably will be. So yeah, I'll just make sure that cabana's all cooked up, and yeah, we'll be back with you. Rightio, so yeah, you don't want to be playing with it too much, but get some flour on your cutting board or your bench, whatever you want to work with, and just make sure it's all combined and nice and good to go. Yeah, we used to do this one with the boys. They loved it. We were down this way, weren't we? The first time we made it, we were on the Oodnadatta track, and
yes, we were.
We're coming to the end of a big trip. We'd come through from Mount Dare and down the Oodnadatta, so we were sort of on the end of our rations, I suppose, and we just worked out, okay, we'll make a damper, but to make it a bit more enticing for the boys, we put a lot of leftovers in the fridge in it, a bit of ham and pineapple and spinach and everything else, so yeah, worked out alright. So yeah, we just don't have to be too fancy, just nice and flat like that, and then we'll get some
Let's throw that away.
We'll throw that, don't need that. Bit of tomato paste, if I can get it open. So just like you would a normal pizza, coating with your tomato paste. You can just use barbecue sauce or tomato sauce if that's all you got. So you get your chives, or if you got some mixed herbs or something, works really good. Chuck a few of them on the paste. And we go with a bit of cheese. So it's just like you're making a normal pizza to start with. And I like to sort of do a bit of a double layer with my cheese. I put cheese on first and then load some toppings on, and then put a little sprinkle of cheese over the top of it as well. So here with your cheese. I'm going to chuck some spinach in there, just to be a bit healthy. Have some greens. These bits are another knife for that. Now that one will work better. And a couple of bits of dry bacon, dehydrated bacon. These go good in if you do a bread loaf as well. Chuck a bit of cheese and these bacon bits in them. Come up a treat. And then yeah, we'll just I'll go grab the cabana and that off the fire, off the oven. Yeah, we just had one mushroom left over the other night from cooking, so I just chucked that in there. And then I thought a bit of cabana and the mix wouldn't go astray. There we are. Lucky them flies have settled down.
Yeah.
Got a bit savage earlier.
The GoPro's at 7%, so hopefully we can get this on here and roll before it goes flat. Otherwise we might have to be back with you in a short minute.
You're right. So you don't want to really load it up too much either. You'll find it's hard to get it to roll and play the game, but that's probably where we're going to be, and I'll just leave them for a nice little appetizer, I think, for us. So yeah, we'll get him rolled up. So you just roll him into a fashion if you can. Just keep poking the ingredients back in. There we are. A few bits falling out, but we'll find a spot for them. There we are. And then yeah, we'll just try and make that met up there. Alright, so that's what we got. So we'll go get him over in the camp oven, get him cooking. Yeah, we'll get some. We don't need the shovel off, do we? Use my tongs again. Get some coals on the lid. I'd really load the lid up. It's a big oven for such a small damper, but it was the most convenient one to get out. So, and they do tend to work, I find, a lot better when you've got more space around them. So yeah, we'll get this loaded up and we'll put a few shots up of it cooking along the way. But yeah, normally takes 20-25 minutes to get that all cooked up. So yeah, we'll get it loaded up and we'll be back with you. Good to go. Rightio, so she's all done. Got him off there. I was just saying to Mandy, I probably should have put some cheese in the mix itself. I think I used to do that. I haven't done it for a while, so I was sort of
and a flour on the bottom.
Yeah, but no, it's all good. So yeah, that's what she looks like. All your bits inside, and hopefully all goes to plan. It's a bit rough, but it's not too bad. Yeah, slice him. Oh, she's falling apart. So there you go. You got your pizza, a bit of cheese in there, all your toppings. Yeah, we normally used to just slice it,
let it cool
like this, but yeah, we might let it cool for now. I'll eat these bits. Oh, yummy. Not really a success, this one, I'd say. Probably a failure, but you just get the idea how to cook it. Yeah, maybe just add a bit more cheese into the mix to help it bind a bit better. Or you can wash it with egg or milk. Might help. I can't remember how I used to do them.
Been a while.
We done them. We used to do them pretty good.
That's alright though. So it's a fail. I think just trying to cut it while it's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll let it cool down.
Cool down a little bit.
And yeah, so give it a go. And yeah, loving the new fire pit still. So if you're interested in some of that gear, check out Aussie Campfire Kitchens. Good Aussie made Australian company, local people, just a family business. So, and they do a bloody good job, and you know, they cook with this gear all the time. So you know, they love using it, not just making it to sell. So yeah, we'll catch us next time.